Tonight at Wareham News at 5, local first responders have finally received the COVID vaccine in Marion. How did it go? The first semester of the school year is ending soon, and find out how students are preparing for their mid-year milestone. And new information is out about a Fall River COVID testing site. Find out everything about this and more coming up at 5 o'clock.
Live from the WCTV studios in Wareham, this is Wareham Viking News.
Wareham Viking News at 5 starts right now.
Hello everyone and welcome to Wareham Viking News. Thank you for being with us today on our live news show. I'm your host, Emma Arcaro, and remember to tune in Wednesdays at 5 p.m., Thursdays at 9 a.m., or on YouTube later tonight to find our news broadcasts, although this week will be a little bit different. And with that, let's get into this week's local news. Local Wareham first responders have finally gotten the COVID-19 vaccine in Marion following a majorly crucial tri-town team-up. Being the first real rollout of the vaccine, first responders arrived to the drive-through clinic on January 13th and 14th. Those eligible for the vaccine included police officers, emergency medical personnel, and firefighters. Apparently it ran fairly smoothly for a first-time trial, and all those eligible arrived, verified their identification on a list before they drove up to a large tent. Recipients stayed seated in their vehicles while being administered the shot, as well as participating in a 15-minute waiting period afterwards in case of a negative reaction. Paramedics from Marion, Wareham, Rochester, and Mattapoisett came together in a great unifying effort to make our community safer. Although some first responders opted out of taking the vaccine, the extra dosages were put to good use by being administered to senior citizens in congregate care settings. After the successful venture, Marion is planning to hold another clinic in a similar structure. According to Town Administrator Jay McGrail, the success would not have been possible without the help of Marion Police Chief Richard Nagil, Fire Chief Brian Jaconovi, and Public Health Nurse Lori Desmarias. Nageli also commented, "It's just a treatment too. When all the towns come together for a common goal, what can be done?" In other COVID-19 related news, there are apparently plans to establish a vaccination site somewhere in Greater New Bedford. This contradicts an earlier decision to provide no convenient vaccination centers in the southeast Massachusetts for non-first responders. According to this decision, there would be only one vaccination center in Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, which is a 48-minute drive from downtown New Bedford, and even longer for those on the Cape. This would also mean that public transportation opportunities would either be extremely limited or non-existent. But now, according to Audra Riding, a spokesperson for Senator Mark Montaguini, commented that plans for a vaccination site for non-first responders in the southeast Massachusetts are in the works, possibly for a site in New Bedford. The Mass DPH map that was recently released shows no vaccination site planned for the Bristol or Plymouth counties, so there is no official news on the possibility of a site closer to southeast Mass. Those in general public should have access to the vaccine in April. The transfer station has now already began modernizing the way it handles business. Now people can opt out of curbside pickup or get transfer station stickers online. Stickers purchased online will be mailed to the customer's home. Stickers cost $125 for the first vehicle and $60 for an additional vehicle. Carver residents can now buy stickers for $140 for the first vehicle and $60 for the second. Those who buy transfer stickers will have that cost credited to the cost of curbside pickup. The yearly price for curbside pickup is $365 through the town. The cost will be split up into two billing sections, the first issued in June for the first 3 months of the program, and the second bill in the last 6 months of the program. The curbside program is scheduled to start in April. Town trash bags are required at the transfer station, a rule that started January 12th. Town trash bags are available at Shaw's, the Municipal Maintenance Department, and Abachan Hardware. Well, it seems like yesterday that school started up again for the 2020 to 2021 school year, but that just simply isn't the case. The first semester is ending soon on January 27th, marking the mid-year milestone for students across Wareham High School. Now is the time to get all your work in for the week to come and accept your final grades for the second term. Next semester will start with new, exciting semester classes for many, so good luck everyone, and we hope that your term ends off right. We will have to take a short break now, but don't go away. You won't want to miss what's next. We have more stories to share with you, like news about Habitat for Humanity, the new onset fire station, and Pipples? All this and more after the break.
Hello? Yeah, I can come in. No, I was awake. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Wareham Viking News, your favorite source of local stories. I'm your host, Emma Arcaro, and thank you for joining us tonight. We have some more stories to get into, so let's just dive in. Well, the brand new onset fire station is coming along swimmingly in the building process as the new faculty continues to take shape. Located at 8 Sand Pond Road, the fire station is only a few months away from being used. The fire department plans to begin using the new station in April, a building with access to a washing area, to clean protective clothing, and a separate living space for the firefighters. The station will be 13,500 square feet, which gives plenty of space for all of the much-needed equipment. Apparently, the exterior paneling will be completed in about 2 weeks, and the drywall is being delivered for interior modeling. Well, we have some good news for Pipples and proud Pipple owners living in New Bedford or Wareham. MSPCA Cape Cod will now be offering free spaying and neutering services to pit bulls that live in these local areas, made possible for funding through the Massachusetts Animal Coalition. This offer is available throughout February, and all that is needed is a correctly filled out application. Pit bull mixes living in New Bedford, Wareham, Hyannis, or Mashpee all qualify for the service, but financial need will have to be explained in the application. Getting your dog fixed has a multitude of positives, so consider taking advantage of this generous service. Our local Habitat for Humanity is reaching out to the community for help in their good work. Habitat for Humanity works to build homes that are affordable for families who struggle with rent or mortgage payments. They are asking for volunteers to assist in the building process, which extensively helps local families in need. If you are not interested in helping physically, you can still have an opportunity to help. This can be done by contacting local restaurants involved with charity and donating a gift card to assist in funding coffee breaks or lunch shifts. These local restaurants are Dunkin' Donuts, Nick's Pizza, On the Go, or 143 Market Deli. In great news, the Wareham Historical Society has awarded their $1,000 scholarship to a student in pursuit of higher education. Lucas Hunter Watkins has been presented with a $1,000 scholarship for his studies at Curry College. Watkins expressed his gratitude. Thanks for all that you do to share your history of Wareham and the words of encouragement. He is the son of Kevin Watkins and Terry DeFilippo. We do have to take a short break now, but when we come back, we want to share some more awesome stories with you, like the Fall River testing site, our famous word of the week, and our weather forecast. You won't want to miss this. All this and more after the break.
remedy when I feel sick. 'Cause all those dark things stick. Happiness, feeling it now and then. Happiness, feeling beyond the pain. Feeling like an aeroplane. I feel like I'm going insane. Feeling kind of foolish, like I'm barely speaking English. Feeling like a cannonball. I feel like an animal. And you leave me hanging on. You make me feel awful.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Wareham Viking News, your favorite source of local news and stories. I'm your host, Emma Arcaro, and I just want to thank you for joining me this evening. We still have so much to share, so let's get right into it. If you're looking for a COVID testing center, you'll be happy to know the next bit of information. A testing center is set up in Bristol Community College parking lots 2 and 3. This is located at 777 Ellsbury Street, and an appointment does have to be made. The hours fluctuate by day, open on Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 8 to 3, Tuesday and Thursdays from 12 to 7, and on Saturday from 10 to 2. It will be closed on Sundays. We've had some strange weather this week, so I can't wait to hear about the exciting week to come. We have our local weather girl, Sophie, to tell us about it. Sophie, how's the weather going?
I'm Sophia Menigale, and this is your Wareham Viking News weather report. Here's what our forecast is going to look like for the next 7 days. Today we started off with a little bit of snow, but for the rest of the day it was partially cloudy, with highs of 37 and lows of 19 degrees. Tomorrow we're looking around the same weather, partly cloudy, with highs of 37 and lows of 27. Friday the sun's coming out finally with the warmest day of the week, with highs of 43 and lows of 23. Saturday is partly cloudy with highs of 34 and lows of 29. Sunday is going to be sunny with highs of 36 and lows of 23. Monday will also be partly cloudy with highs of 30 and lows of 19. To switch it up a bit, Tuesday we're going to get some snow with highs of 30 and lows of 19. And Wednesday will be partly cloudy with highs of 36 and lows of 23. Now let's have a look at this week's trivia question. The question is, what is the world's hardest natural resource? Is it A, gold, B, diamonds, or C, wood? I'll give you a minute. And the answer is B, wood. No, it's not. The answer is B, diamonds.
Thank you very much, Sophie. Now, welcome back to this week's Word of the Week. In honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, this week's Word of the Week is equality, which is the state of being equal, especially in status, rights, and opportunities. Everybody has a right to happiness, safety, and opportunities in this world, regardless of race, gender, and religion. Well, we're at a great point in the evening, but it's time for us to take another short break. But we'll be right back. And so should you. So to hear more local news stories, what is happening in the world of sports right now? Find out more after the break.
Okay, we're here for the December Viking Awards. Our first recipient for scholarship is Isaiah Alfred, class of 2025. Our next recipient for scholarship, Peter Alfred, class of 2025. For scholarship, Jessica Black, class of 2025. For scholarship, Jasmine Connors, class of 2024. For scholarship, Jayla Fernandez, class of 2025. For scholarship, Ariana Finnery, class of 2021. For scholarship, Winfred Gakaitis, class of 2023. For scholarship, Daniel Gallus, class of 2022. For scholarship, Bridget Irving, class of 2022. For scholarship, Alexander Lambert, class of 2021. For citizenship, Ariana Reed, class of 2025. For citizenship, Emily Roberge, class of 2021. And our student of the month is Daniel Gallus. And our Scotty Award goes to Emily Roberge. Congratulations to all the recipients for the December Viking Awards.
Okay, so we might have gotten lost, but I mean, Ben didn't know where to go either, so...
Can't you do something other than look at screens all day?
Merit badges?
We're all in this mess because we had our screens taken away. You messed it all.
No, you already got lost before, so I don't know what you're talking about. Whatever.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome back to Wareham Viking News. I'm your host, Emma Arcaro, and feeling extremely lucky to join you here tonight to give you your daily dose of local news. Well, let's jump right into it. If you or someone you know are looking for a way to advertise their nonprofit organization, then look no further. WCTV and Wareham Viking News are teaming up to offer a valuable video advertising package to all local nonprofit organizations. We'll film and edit a commercial for your organization and broadcast it right here in our Wareham Viking News program for over 250 viewers to see. If you are interested in having an ad done, please contact either of our producers at wctv.admin@wareham.k12.ma.us or indiana.warehamtv@gmail.com, and they will be happy to set up advertising for you. Awesome, so definitely take advantage of that opportunity. Now we'll switch over to our local sportscaster, Laura Clemens, to tell us all about the happenings in the world of sports. Laura, tell us all about it.
This is Laura Clemens, back with your Wareham Viking News Sports Report. Here are some updates for Wareham winter sports. The Wareham Carver Vikings lost to the Aurora Bulldogs last night by a score of 10-8. Boys basketball lost to Fairhaven last Friday in a close game. The final score was 67-64. The girls' basketball game scheduled to take place this past Tuesday was postponed. The AFC Championships and the NFC Championship are taking place this weekend. The AFC Championship game will take place between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs, and the NFC Championship game will take place between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Boston Celtics beat the Orlando Magic last Friday, but were unfortunately blown out by the New York Knicks this past Sunday. The final score for the Celtics-Knicks game was 105-75. The Boston Bruins also lost to the New York Islanders this past Monday. They are scheduled to play the Philadelphia Flyers tonight at 7. This is Laura, and that was your Wareham Viking News Sports Report.
Great work, guys. Keep up the awesome reporting. Well, folks, it is that time of night where we must part ways. Time really flies right by when you're having fun. To keep up on all current Wareham news throughout the week, visit www.warehamvikingnews.com and like us on Facebook at Wareham Viking News. Make sure to continue to tune in Wednesday evenings for our live broadcast at 5 p.m., on Thursdays for our rebroadcast at 9 a.m., or on YouTube later tonight right here on WCTV for your best source of news, sports, weather, traffic, and more. Thanks for being with us, and until next time, Wareham, we bid you farewell.